Hi, I'm therobbzipp, and you're watching The Most Epic Adventures. On this episode, I am in Las Vegas, Nevada at the convention center for the NAB Show 2022. This is my first time here. I don't have my credentials yet. So come along and join me on this episode of The Most Epic Adventures. Here we go, all the professionals making their way into the convention. Again, I'm dressed like Dane, so I don't even own a suit. I'm not buying a suit for a convention. Look at all the people streaming in. Thank you, Crossing Guard. Morning. Have a good day. Thank you. All kinds of advertisements on the benches. All the production trucks. All right, I got my official news media registration. President of the Most Metal Productions. That is actually my production company name. I don't really talk about it very much, but when I did file my sole proprietorship, I did list it as The Most Metal Productions because I did more than the YouTube show. I was doing some podcasts too. But anyway, so I'm an official news media member at the NAB. Had free breakfast. They're gonna have free lunch. And right now I'm walking to the opening ceremonies in the main stage. There's a lot of news media here, so I don't know how I'll get access. I may actually use my cell phone. Right now I'm using my GoPro. The GoPro doesn't really have a zoom. I mean, it's worthless. So I'm here. I'm at NAB. I'm checked in. I had some free breakfast. I'm gonna have some free lunch. I have some meetings planned for today, and yeah, we'll see what happens. You know, just come along with me and enjoy the day. I can't believe I'm gonna look out. I just can see out the window. It's dark. Got the monorail zipping by. Monorail. You have the monorail. You have the new MSG Sphere being built. It's almost finished. The Ferris wheel. It's not called the Ferris wheel, it's called something else, I don't remember. The link. And all the people streaming in. Alright. The battery's down to 24%. I recorded that whole presentation. Now we are on the exhibit floor. Come back. See Jim Gaffigan. That's pretty awesome.
We're giving away a drone iPad.
Look at all these exhibitors exhibiting all the new technology from around the world. Cool stuff that big broadcasters will be using in the near future. Some stuff that will be in the distant future. And I'm not sure, the Most Metal Productions probably won't be using any of this stuff anytime soon. But it's still cool to see. And I hope you enjoy coming along with me and seeing some of this stuff. You know what? I'm going to go over here to Evertz because I worked with a lot of Evertz equipment in my days as a master control operator. They actually built our switchers. So it'll be just cool to meet some of those people. There's the Waller. They do audio monitoring. Oh, we've got some esports going on over here. Push back this entire enemy team. They do all kinds of stuff. Doing IT stuff. They have nice carpet. Soft carpet. I was walking around this Evertz booth, and a lady walked up to me and said, "Can I scan you in?" I'm like, "Okay." And then she put a reader up to I have a QR code on my badge. She scanned me. She's like, "Okay, thanks." What is going on? I have no idea what this is about. Obviously, probably I'm gonna get emails from Everts for the rest of my life now. That's fun. Video wall solutions from Planner. Look at that wraparound wall. I know like a lot of like the Mandalorian, for example, are doing stuff like this for the background, so they don't have to build sets. It's either setting up for some kind of studio shot here. All right, so this booth, they did come and scan me, and I asked, okay, tell me what happens when you scan me? Basically, yeah, like I said, you get put on an email list, so they know that you stopped by their booth, and it helps them know how many people actually stop by their booth. And I was like, you know, are you guys hiring? She's like, well, I just started today. So convention going. This guy's giving a presentation about some looks like some kind of editing software.
I'll just use these ones for the main lock. And
this thing's, oh, look at that. Camera for sports. One camera for all sports. Automatic TV. Oh, so you don't have to hire a cameraman. The camera just follows the ball. Interesting. That could be something that Houston Dynamo, for high schools and amateur clubs, well, Dynamo are professional. Look at that. Automatic cameraman. Automatic and or manual. Stream live from it. That's pretty neat. Got a basketball going there. We go in there and shoot some hoops. Small. It looks a little small. Hey, Doug. Look at this guy.
Hey, man. How you
the whole
doing?
reason I'm here. Yeah, sure. So, Kyle, with WT Division. Here they've got the channel maker Playout automation system. This is totally in my wheelhouse. It totally makes sense. But it's an automation system where you can pre-program recorded stuff, or you can insert live stuff. This is the same stuff, kind of thing I used when I worked as a master control operator for 20 years. But if you want to do this as your own broadcast, you can drop it into any OTT program, YouTube.
It goes NDI, SDI, any type of output. This is the tool that people say. There was a lot of people when the internet came about, they say, oh, the TV is going to die. Not at all. Actually, what's happening now, we're able to broadcast it into more platforms.
Right.
So
exactly.
It's not only the satellite feed or the cable feed you have at home, but you can also have the IP from the internet.
Right.
And this guy, Channel Maker, for instance, that's a tool that runs linear channels, like all the channels you watch on television. And it's been used by companies like DirecTV, Golf Channel.
Sure.
You know, a lot of big names use that solution right there that you're looking at.
Now, can you insert graphics and tickers and all that on here?
What you do, you can categorize your content.
Yeah, I see that.
So usually you bring all the clips from a MUM, which is a asset management system, and you drop it in here. And here you can categorize with different colors for each clip. And you drag it in and you build your rundown.
Totally makes sense. A playlist.
That's a whole playlist.
Yeah.
And here is your timeline.
Oh yeah,
you show what's playing now.
Yeah, I see that.
And you show the upcoming clip, which is right there.
Right.
And the time remaining for that clip should be on air.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
And any of those clips here, you can click and you create their own custom clock that will be over there.
Okay.
So you know everything about that clip time-wise.
So you got your start time, your end time, the duration.
Everything.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I was a master control operator for almost 20 years.
There you go.
So I mean, I used Harris, which was now owned by Imagine for most of that time. I used a little bit of Snell. You know, but this is beautiful because you can actually see like the thumbnail for the clip.
Right.
You can see it moving across there. So you don't.
And then this is your on-air monitor there.
Yeah, this is on air, and this is upcoming next.
Oh, okay, you preview. So your on-air monitor, your preview monitor.
Right.
You don't have a return because it's not a satellite or a cable.
Right.
We had return feeds, you know, because we would see what's coming back, but you don't need that on this.
No.
So built in to have your automation system with your monitors. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful layout.
Right. The interface is very, very simple. With even though the product is really heavy on the back end, it's super complex. There's AI involved, and but the operator would try to make it operator's life as easy as we can.
Sure. Because a lot of stations are hiring.
There's a lot of beginners.
Yeah. I was trying to think of the best one. Yeah, entry-level people.
Right.
There's not a huge learning curve on this. If you understand how a playlist works.
Right.
I mean,
also, for instance, let's say somebody have access to the mom and goes there accidentally delete the file.
Oh yeah,
and the file is on the
oh
run
my
now.
God, that has happened. When I worked for Fox Sports, that happened once, and we were like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, they deleted our stuff while it was on the air for every network. It was a nightmare.
It is a nightmare. Could be a nightmare.
Could be, but you
Not
have a
anymore.
safe.
This guy here, the minute that file is deleted, it goes red. There's an error going on, and the clip that's being deleted will be highlighted in red. So it will tell you, let's say for instance, depending on its position on the timeline, it's going to tell you have an hour to fix this problem.
Right.
Or, you know.
Yeah. So green is on air.
Right.
The gray, it's like what's next, and if it's red, it means it's missing.
Yeah.
Which is always that's kind of standard with most.
So and you can also this is running automatically, but you can also operate manually.
Well.
You have the take next, take select, take live.
So you'd have your input, your video input there.
So manual and automatic, no big deal, you know.
Nice.
Whatever works best for you.
Nice. Well, it's a beautiful system. I would love to be able to use this. I need some sponsorship. I told my man Kyle here, I was like, if I get that sponsorship, he's gonna be the first person I call to make this happen. So if you wanna see the most epic adventures as a 24/7 streaming channel on all your devices, sponsor your boy.
We'll give you a good price too.
Thank you.
Let's make it happen.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you in person. You've been my LinkedIn buddy for a while. I don't even know how that happened, but here we are.
We work hard. That's what happens. Everybody that works hard ends up meeting one day.
There we go. There we go. Channel maker from W to Vision.
And we have some other stuff that's pretty cool if you work with production.
Yeah.
This is something, let me show you. This is going to revolutionize. This thing here is augmented reality for
so you get
soccer right now.
The ads on the field.
Yes. Yeah. So what it does, augmented reality nowadays, you need the hardware to track the camera movement. Right. So this one, you don't need the tracking system anymore. It tracks the pixels.
Okay.
So basically, technically, our operators doesn't even need to be on site. We can do this from our office, as we do it for the Canadian Premier League.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the games are happening in Canada. We're operating the game from Miami.
Okay.
So
I see you got your sporting club. Is that your club?
No. Another one. I can't.
You can't say. All right.
That's so. What the software does, it will track. You see all the white lines on the field.
Yeah.
It will track that. You make a draw of these lines, and whenever the camera moves, it will take that tracking in consideration. So this saves a ton of money for producers.
Sure.
And also, it's pretty much, I mean, it's a tool for making money because whoever shows here on the logos are paying for being there. Right?
Yeah.
So this is another very nice way of monetizing a live event.
Yeah, absolutely. With soccer, football.
By the way, this is a software on American football that you put the yellow lines.
The 1st and 10, and the red zone, and everything like that. Yeah. Yeah. So, but with this, but one thing about what we call in the United States soccer is there aren't normal commercial breaks. So we've been trying to figure out different ways. You can add different graphics.
You can add commercials like that on field live. We also have virtual crowds.
Yeah.
So we developed it during the pandemic when all the stadiums were empty. And since we work with La Liga, which is the largest sports league in the world ever, this guy says, you know, the games are not looking good. We need to do something about it. And say, okay, let's. And we came up with the solution of populating all the empty area with 3D characters.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's fantastic.
And there's reaction. They react when there's a goal. They jump. On the rest, they just sit in there.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it in video games. You can do it in real life too.
Yeah.
I know some pro teams with some pretty small crowds. They'd look a lot better on TV if they added in some crowds.
And also, you know, on the same subject, you can add commercials within the crowd.
Yeah.
So you can have a crowd holding a big banner with a brand. You know, so its possibilities are limitless.
All right, my camera, actually the battery died while I was talking to Kyle. Media Pro, super cool. Again, they've got the equipment to take your channel to the next level. And if my channel is going to go to the next level, that's going to be the stuff I would use. Right now, I'm not at that point, but if I ever get to that point and I have enough content, I could probably have a streaming channel over the top, an OTT over the top, Roku streaming, Pluto TV channel, all that stuff. Right now, I'm going to, I scheduled some appointments with some groups, so I'm gonna try to make my way to that booth that I have an appointment with coming up. It's a little overwhelming, and it's cool stuff, and I get how most of the stuff works, but a lot of it's not necessarily stuff that I can use, or at least can use right now. But it would be something maybe to think about down the line. But the price is right. The price is right. Just broadcasting technology. SanDisk. Professional virtual production app. Wow, so it's a blue screen. It's a whole blue screen setup here. I'm here with the Skyglass people. Professional virtual production app.
I'm Ryan.
Got Ryan in the chair here. Ryan, and then you can see he's in the chair with the blue screen around him. But you can see on the phone, he's using the iPhone. This is a 12 or 13?
It's a 13.
It's a 13, so it's good on either one. All around him, you can see the cockpit for the ship, and you can see space. You can move, he's got it on this rig here where he's moving it around. And, I mean, this is a lot of fun. And this is an app available on the iPhone App Store. You said you can use it on iPhone 12 or 13.
Yeah, pre-orders are live now on skyglass.com. We're going to be launching in January.
Launching in January of 2023?
That's right. Yep.
And can you say what the price point might be around?
Yeah, it's $299 for an individual per year, or $9.99 for a small team.
Okay. $9.99 for a small team?
$999.
$999.
Per year.
Per year.
That's
awesome.
Right.
Well, that's very cool technology. And you said you're using Unreal Engine on the server that this goes to.
That's
so
right.
You're not having to do it yourself.
The iPhone does the tracking. It sends the tracking data up to the cloud, renders the scene using Unreal Engine, and then streams that video back for a live composite on the iPhone.
All right. Very cool stuff. I want to say stuff and software at the same time. Very cool. Software, yeah. Very cool software you got here with Skyway.
Skyglass.
Skyglass. Sorry, Ryan. Skyglass. Very cool. Thank you.
Vast, one tier to rule them all.
Not a ring, but a tier. Flash drives, not flash drives, storage, data storage. We got
at Vast
Soleil.
Yes.
Like the sun in French.
Yes. The most epic adventures.
That's right. That's what you're on right now.
All right. Awesome. So Vast Data is the fastest growing company in the history of the infrastructure. We're outpacing every storage company and infrastructure company that's come before us, and we're doing that by eliminating the need for the hard drive. So we're providing an extinction level event for the spinning disk within the data center. We're doing this with a highly scalable all-flash file system.
And the other gentleman was telling me how big of a file system you guys are planning on making.
We have multiple customers running 150 petabytes in a single namespace today, with a roadmap to be at an exabyte within a year and a half. Multiple customers. We've delivered over 2 exabytes of flash so far in just 4 years at market with a product.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Vast, Soleil, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And if I ever need that much storage, I will definitely contact you.
Sounds good.
That's amazing. Extrabyte?
Exabyte.
Exabyte. That's the first time I've even heard that. Exabyte. Holy shit. Okay. Thanks.
Gear Eye, the complete equipment management and tracking solution.
So you don't lose your stuff, basically, right?
Exactly, yeah. So you can track any of your items. You can put it in a bag. This is the device. And those are RFID stickers. You can put them on an item and throw it in a bag, and it will scan all of your items, and it will point you what is missing. And
okay, so this is the device that finds the RFID stickers that you're using to. So you put it. Like you have one on your phone, you have one on your camera.
Yeah, I have one on my power bank.
Put your power bank there.
Yeah, I can have also one for glasses. This thin one for glasses.
For glasses?
Yes.
People lose their glasses a lot.
Of course.
But that's a little bit, so like I have an Apple AirTag on my bag.
Yeah.
I have them on my keys. But this flat thing is even better.
Yeah, it's a different solution. It's much more cheaper. The tags cost like 10 cents. Some of them cost $50. Those are on metal tags, and those tags are, this is metal. Those are for regular items. This is also a metal tag. It gives the range of like 1 to 4 meters scanning distance, depending on the tag. Like this tag is 1 meter, and this is 3 meters.
Okay, so a meter is about 3 feet.
Yeah, sorry.
We're in the American audience. They're like, what's a meter? So like 3 feet to about 15, 20 feet. Basically.
Yeah. Between 8 and 20.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I prepared a list of items, and once I press scan, the device will indicate which items are present and which are missing, and it will mark with V all the present items. And after the scan round stops, it will show X where items are missing. So we will not wait until the end. I'll press stop.
So
and we see 2 X's here. Those tags are not here. The power bank is here. And if I want to find the specific missing items, let's say power bank. So I'll press active scanning, and once the device detects the tag on that item, we will hear the sound, and the color will change. So it's like hot and cold. The closer am I to the item, the stronger is the sound.
Gotcha.
And now the sound becomes weaker. So I can, you can see it also in the closed closets or boxes, so you don't need to open the box to tell that it's inside.
Okay, interesting. That's an interesting device. So this is kind of big, not too big, but This is really helpful though, like with the glasses. If you lose your glasses a lot, you can't put an air tag on your glasses.
Exactly.
But you can put this inside the arm of your glasses. That's really cool.
It's for non-metal glasses.
For non-metal glasses.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
there are other tags for metal items.
Okay.
They are also thin, but a little bit thicker.
Okay, there you go. And here is their leaflet. You can scan that code right there on Google Play and the App Store. So you need the app and the item.
Right.
Finder.
It's three components in the system: tags, the device, and the application.
Gotcha. And what did these? Okay, you don't have anything on the back. What did these typically go for? This set.
It's very useful for any professional guy who works with a lot of equipment, goes around, takes a lot of items in a bag, and it's good for photographers, makeup artists, technicians, frequent travelers, extreme sport lovers, everyone who takes care of his equipment and wants to keep it secure.
What's the price point?
It's around $320 for the device and 40 RFID tags of 10 different kinds and sizes. Like there are about 10 to 12 on metal tags and 30 regular tags.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
So if you want to keep track of your items, you don't want to lose them. You want to know where they're at. And you just can't, like I can't put an air tag on this GoPro. So this will be a great solution for people like me who don't have a good organization system, but they can, use this to help find their items.
Yeah, exactly. It just scans all your items in a bag and you don't need to take care of them. You just receive notification if something is missing. It does background tracking once in a while.
Yeah.
It's customizable. You can put the intervals you want and your items will be tracked.
Awesome. Yeah, there you go. The NAB Product of the Year nominee.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
And something else I wanted to add. We have this discount 15% for 2 weeks of the NAB Show month.
Okay, there you go. Use the discount with that code, NAB 2022.
Right.
All right, well, Julia, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And good luck with the competition.
Thanks.
All right, got live U AMD Threadripper Pro right there. All kinds of media, program, switchers. This is a beautiful switcher. Look at that. Woo. That is so cool. How old is this one? Is that new?
You sure it's in?
All right, I'm with Roger from V-Tronics. Where you from, Roger?
Nebraska. We're based out of Nebraska.
We're in Nebraska.
Lexington. It's about right in the middle of the state on Interstate 80.
Okay, all right. Interstate 8 in the
Yeah.
cornfield territory.
Cornfield territory.
Cornfields and master control buttons. Or not just master control switchers, but all kinds of switchers.
Right. The thing that's unique about our switches is we use a sealed contact. This is a quite large one. It's a hermetically sealed reed switch. Magnetic field causes a contact to go closed. So the contact is not exposed to any dirt elements. Spill your coffee on it, the switch is still going to work. The rest
that happens a lot.
The rest of the components may not, but the switch will.
Yeah, right.
So I'm missing the spring out of here, but you'll see there's magnets in here. It'll ride down. The magnetic field will cause the contact to go closed. When it comes back up, it releases. So you get smooth action all the way from top to bottom. There's no tactical feel, no detent. When other switches, they go down and they have to wipe the blades.
Sure.
We do not have to do that.
Okay.
All of our contacts are sealed.
Very cool.
So you get good feel all the way from top to bottom.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's got good bounce back. But you know that you're pushing that button.
Right. And you can get different spring tensions, so if you want a light spring in there or a little heavier, adjust that spring tension.
We would always have to like with the transition, hit a couple buttons, and then
Yes.
you know, take it.
This is the same switch underneath here with just different size of caps on there. So you buy the switch and then you can put different size caps on the switch.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That's a great way to do it.
Right. The newer switch we have now is set up for surface mount LED, because some of the LEDs are getting a little hard to come by the discrete.
Yeah, sure.
So surface mount, use light pipe technology.
Okay, so it sends the LED up.
That's what you got right here. So it's
Yeah.
just a light pipe. The switch is sitting on a surface mount LED.
Cool. Man, this is beautiful. Beautiful stuff you have here. Well, Roger, if somebody wants to get in contact with you, the best way, I guess, you've got your card right here.
Yep.
There's glare. It's kind of hard to see with the lights right there.
Right.
Can you see that? You can't see the clear one. There we go.
And what that is showing is we do custom laser marking on the top of the caps.
Mm-hmm.
That's burnt in with a YAG laser.
So you don't have to worry about a little piece of paper.
So it's not
label.
a pad print. Sometimes will wear off after you touch it several times.
Yeah.
This is burnt with a laser. It's not coming off.
Okay.
We can also, on the clear cover, do it on the back side, so you're not even feeling it.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense. That's why you're an engineer, right?
Yes.
So there you go. You engineered, there was a problem and you solved it.
So
That's what engineers do.
like I say, years ago they had some pad print. It would wear off over time.
Absolutely.
Now we do it with a YAG laser.
Makes sense. Well, Roger from V-Tronics up in Nebraska.
Right.
Thanks for talking with me today and showing me your cool switches.
Thanks, Rob.
Look at this exhibit from Black Magic Cloud.
This is amazing. So we've got
The A10 Mini Extreme ISO. This is a switcher that you can use with StreamYard. You can put multiple cameras in there. Basically it's a home studio switcher. $12.95. It's not. I mean, that's not terrible for a switcher that you can have at your own house. I gotta talk to this guy. Studio here. The green screen. Look at this big ass switcher. Holy cow. That is one of the biggest switchers I've ever seen. You've got all your different feeds here. Beautiful. All right, I was trying to get someone to tell me about the A10 Mini Extreme ISO, and the guy was like, talk to this other guy, and the other guy is busy. So this is basically a home studio switcher. It is small, it's the Mini, but you can put in several inputs and switch them, and you get this is a beautiful setup, and it's a reasonable price for what you get. This is for anybody that's doing live streaming shows. If you want to up your production game, this is absolutely the way to do it, without a doubt. And this is something, Again, if I get a sponsor, this is even more affordable than my buddy's program over there. This would be a good next step for my live shows.
yeah. So I'd still be able to use my knowledge as a master control operator to produce my own programming, and you could do the same with this. I wish the guy wasn't shy and could actually tell me more about it, but he ran off. He ran off. So yeah, what can you do? What can you do?
These advanced switchers. I mean, honestly, like you're like, wow, that's $10,000, but for what this does, that's a really good price, man. These A10 switchers are beautiful. Beautiful. Look at all the inputs. Oh, I mean, come on. Come on. This is, if you want to be a professional, you're going to get something like this. Got your accessories. Shoulder kit. So that's smaller than my shoulder kit that I have.
It's really high quality stuff though. You can see that. The mic mount. Look at that. Now, this is really cool. You've got all these different cameras set up. And you can... So they've got different camera setups. So these are different cameras, studio cameras that they sell. And they've got different scenarios where people are using these cameras to test out. You got some actors over here. We had a band playing just a second ago. So they're just having a conversation, and people are filming them with their cameras. And then you've got your monitor playback down there. That is insane. Look at that camera. Oh my God, look at the lens on that thing. Holy. This is so insane. This is really, really cool. Very cool. Portable monitor system you can add to your cameras. So you can have a much better monitor. Recorders. Jeez. I really need some sponsors, guys. Make up my level of production. Okay, Ross. Solutions for all kinds of worship, news, sports, government. So you have Adobe giving a live presentation in their Adobe Creative Suite up there. People sitting watching that. Oh, this guy's ready. That is a big rig. Woo. That's got heavy after a while. That's why I bought the GoPro. I'm using the GoPro. Chiron. I used to use Chiron.
Yeah.
Insert graphics. For their virtual studio. A lot of virtual studios. See right here. She's painting. That's actually amazing. She's looking at her phone to get the image. But then you can see up here, it looks like she's painting on the desert highway. I really hate the Eagles. But yeah, see what you can do with the green screen. I met some cool people that are news media as well, and now they're being shy. What's up, guys?
Hi!
What are your names and what do you guys do?
I'm Anna, so I'm here from Vegas. We have a satellite bureau here, but our main network is in the Philippines. Net 25.
Net 25.
Hello, my name is Jalen.
What else do you do, Jalen?
Oh, well, so a part of Net 25, there's one of its, like, I guess, umbrella, like, branches is Digital Nest, that's what it's called. That's more tailored for people that are like Gen Z, like Gen Z audience. And then I'm out here trying to get people's advice to those Gen Z people aspiring to get into the broadcasting like field, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you seeing many other young broadcasters here?
Not too many, but I'm trying to get the people that are, you know, experienced professionals and trying to get their advice, you know.
Cool.
Some people.
Awesome.
Just too much. It's too much. I mean, we're excited to be here because it's been 3 years since the last in-person NAB. So we're excited to be here, but we're just trying to like soak in everything. We're, you know, trying to get to see what we're gonna cover. So much stuff.
Yeah, this is my first NAB, so I'm just out here like, wow.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
It's crazy.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Well, what's the coolest thing you've seen so far?
Probably for me is this drone. So there was this big drone at the Sony booth, and I was like, man, hearing about how they're using drone for cinematography now, I'm like, that's really cool. Like that big rig.
Where's that at?
I think it was, where's the Sony one?
The
Central.
Central.
Okay, I haven't made it over there yet.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, if people want to watch Net 25 Or your the Gen Z version?
Where would you watch it?
For Digital NAS, you can look us up on YouTube, on Digital NAS.
All right.
And for Net25.
Well, Net25, we do, there is live stream, net25.tv, but most of our stuff is also like Eagle News, because we are a news media company. So Eagle News International, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Is it in Tagalog or in English?
In English, so we do have platforms that do Tagalog, so if you ever see me speak Tagalog in there, be kind. I'm not fluent.
Okay, fair enough. Well, it's very nice to meet you guys. And
you too, Rock.
Thanks.
Enjoy your first nap.
Thank you very much.
What Backblaze is.
You're assuming incorrectly. He's assuming I know what Backblaze is. I don't know what Backblaze is. You don't know what Backblaze is, but we're about to find out. We're gonna blaze it, apparently.
You got it. And the primary question I always have to ask is, do you have data? And almost everybody does.
Everyone does,
right.
yes.
And so the primary benefit of what we do at Backblaze is that we have got a hard drive pre-provisioned in the sky. It's on the cloud, so it's in the internet. And so if you have got data and you need some place to store it securely, we take care of doing that.
Okay.
What's different about our drive than your drive is that when you write data to Backblaze, we actually make 20 copies of it.
20? Wow.
Well, the primary reason we do that is because when you want your data back, we want to make sure you get a positive response. So we make 20 copies because we know that hard drives can fail. In fact, we publish our hard drive statistics, and we do it on a quarterly basis, and it lists every one of our drives and every one of our data centers, who's the manufacturer, what the size is, what the age is, even down to what the temperature is. And then we give information about the ones that are more or less reliable. But the point here was, you write your data to Backblaze.
So do you have like head-ends around the world kind of thing?
Yes, we have regions in US West and also over in the EU in Amsterdam. And last year we went public. And the primary reason we went public is because we have got had a successful company for 15 years. So we've been doing this, storing customers' data securely and durably and reliably for 15 years. And we started seeing opportunities to grow. And as we did that, we said, you know, we can really put that capital to use. So we did a public offering, and we got about $200 million, and now we're working to deploy that. Hopefully, not yet announced, we'll be opening some more regions in different places to kind of reduce latency. Sure. And some companies or organizations have got data governance rules. And so they want to be able to, they have to keep the data within certain geographic boundaries. So those are reasons we need to open in more different regions. But in addition to the fact that when you write the data, we make 20 copies, that gives us durability. Over the lifetime, you don't need to have an IT department to figure out how to upgrade and evolve things. So right now, our teams are finding ways to integrate in newer, bigger hard disk drives, like 12 terabyte drives. And again, all this is in the drive stats. You can just go and see what we're currently running on our data centers. And we're using SSD drives also. And so we evolve that. All the customer needs to do is know they can write the data to B2. The data's there when they want to get it back. And they're never going to have a disk full. They're never going to have a disk full condition because our teams always pre-provision months before you need to have the storage space. But the primary reason we're here at NAB is that for the 15 years that we've been doing this, we had a product that had the storage service, but it also had software that would install on your Mac or your PC. And that software was doing the backup copies of it and restores of your data. And we said, you know, some people need more capability. So we work with software partners, and now they can just coordinate with and check into our data storage system. So hang on one sec. I know we're doing a recording, but I need to edit and post.
Yeah, it's fine, yeah.
So we're here at NAB primarily because a lot of our partners are here. So you've been here all day, and you know this is gargantuan. And this is only half the size before the pandemic. So hopefully this time next year we'll have an even bigger event. But all these red dots, this is where we are right now. All these red dots are the various partners that integrate with Backblaze and B2, and then the other halls here at the conference. So we've got a large number of partners who are here. And so the data has a life cycle. It has a moment when it's born, and then it evolves. And here at NAB, which is video editing and a lot of broadcast, people are taking their raw file and they're doing editing and they're doing transformations. And the B2 service can be of great use at every step in that journey. So at one end of the journey is the video production's now finished and we're publishing it on the web. So we have a partner that we feature here called Canopy, who's kind of like Netflix, but you don't have to get a subscription, you just need a library card. So with Canopy, you go and they've got all of the videos stored on our B2 service, and they have a video player that when you authenticate that you have the appropriate library card, you can now download up to 45,000 different videos, and they're throwing up titles all the time. And so we work with the final mile of delivery to the eyeball is over the network, and we work with content delivery network partners. So among these partners are Fastly and Cloudflare, CDNs, and they'll enable you to get the fastest delivery of your video. But in between, there's a lot of great benefits. Some people have a need to just make a second copy of their data. So here at NAB, a video producer, they spend a lot of money. I don't know if you're doing presentations on some of the amazing technology gear, the camera cranes, and I saw one that was a drone. It kind of like, videos often run on rails. Well, now they've got one, you can remote control it, but he's like, they can put magnetic tape under the carpet. But in any event, you spend a lot of money. You get together a crew, you produce a video, you know, you're out of pocket over $100,000 just on that day's work alone.
Not me, but you know, maybe you.
Well, you know, not every day, but there are days where you go and you get all the gear. And the point is that if you lose that video, you know, that's a big setback.
Absolutely.
Now expand. What if you lost a whole month's worth of your production? So the point is that we make it super easy for the customer to get that second copy, which is really important. And when you write it on our drive, it's got that resiliency, because if one of our drives fails, 2 of our drives, 3 of our drives fail, we still have 17 copies. And we have the team who's working 24/7, 365, and they're constantly monitoring. It's kind of a boring job. But when a system fails, they pop out the failed drive, pop in the new one, and the whole thing syncs back up. But a lot of these customers, from the moment it originates, they're copying it into the B2 cloud, so they've got that. And we feature Alton Brown had a show called Good Eats on Food Network, and tomorrow he's got his book release on the final year of doing Good Eats. And they used, when they rebooted the series, they used B2 for their dailies. They get all those videos up. But then a lot of organizations pay for a lot of local storage. It's very expensive, and you can have a tiered storage system where if you're not actively editing the data, put it on B2 and it's active storage, and you can have some of the software partners we have will enable you to just immediately download it when you need it. So a lot of incredible stuff happening in the space of the cloud, and one thing that's a constant is we all need to make sure that we have our data tomorrow, you know, from today.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I guess people just look up backblaze.com or something like that.
Absolutely, backblaze.com B2, so /B2. And again, we've got the original product that you may already know from Mac and PC, and with B2, if you a qualifying question I often use is what programming language do you have familiarity or proficiency with? And if the answer is, if that question makes sense to you, please come to Backblaze also, because we support what's called the S3 API. And if you're writing in Python, Java, .NET, JavaScript, any of a variety of 13 different languages, we've got support for you on how you can just integrate it in. Some of our customers, cool stuff, do like online gaming. So like when the data originates on something like a smartphone, you definitely want to get that second copy, because they might just lose the phone. So we have a wide variety, not just the media partners. We have a wide variety of partners that include developers, mobile apps, things like that. So
awesome. Well, thanks for meeting with me today, Gregory.
My pleasure. And come by next year. I'm sure we're going to have a lot of great announcements, because with last year's IPO, we're just putting the foundation in place for the rocket ship to take off.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, man. Don't forget to blaze it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fist
Which
bump it.
by the
There we
way, we got it set up as a play button in honor of the video media world.
Yeah,
so.
there you go. Awesome. Well, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you for coming and visiting Rob here at NAB. If you've never had a chance to come, for a lot of people, this is like the kid in the candy store. A lot of the biggest technology companies plan their whole year in order to do presentations, and we're so happy this pandemic thing's kind of in the rearview mirror, because you can just, you can learn so much when you get to come to a place like this. So I appreciate you bringing NAB to the world too.
Thank you, man. One more thing.
And that is that we really are so easy that Rob was saying go to backblaze.com, and we offer all of our customers free storage up to 10 terabytes a month.
What?
All of our customers. So we just write it off. Okay. But here's the hook. If you're not sure what is Backblaze, you're not sure if this is the thing for you, just sign up for your account. And all we ask for is an email. So we don't require credit cards or anything. You get that 10 terabytes storage at no cost for life. There's no sunset on it. And what we're hoping is everybody's going to blow up big, like Rob. And over time, you're going to trip over, and when you hit that 11th terabyte, then we politely ask you to provide us a mechanism for payment. And
how about I get the Backblaze logo tattooed on me?
Yeah, or here you can use this glowing one as an example.
Yeah, there we go. You got all kinds of merchandise here. You got some shirts and hats, little bags. What is that? Oh, that's a bag. I was like, it looked like it was a bib.
We had some water bottles that were so awesome. We're already cleaned out. It's only day 2 out of 4, so we'll fix that next year. Next year we'll have more water bottles. Less, I don't know why.
Because you got to remember to drink water
in the desert. Because this event, this is the NAB Vegas, or of course it's NAB New York. There you don't have to drink as much water because it falls from the sky.
All right, man. Is that it?
That's it. That's it.
Thank you.
Thank you, because that's really the coolest thing for a lot of people. Having that accessibility is the stumbling block. And so free. This is real free. This isn't make-believe free.
I hope you enjoyed that information from Gregory Hammer from Backblaze. Very cool. They gave me a hat, a knit hat, so that's cool. One of the Product of the Year nominees, I noticed that as I was leaving. So what else do we have around here? Local media art. Let's see what it looks like. These people are There's people lining up to ride it. That's cool. So there we go. You can see it's on the screen right there, the camera. It looks like the Tron life cycle.
Welcome to the event ride. Powered by NABShow. Get ready. Go.
We've got guys giving some direction here. It's
Book right.
You have a robot director. So you're just the assistant director. Sorry? So you're the assistant director. You're the robot director. It's really cool with the robot moving the camera. The NAB store. Let's see if they've got some stickers and pins. We've got all kinds of stuff over here. Oh, I found the pins. Retro repel pins. Thank you. There's that one.
Yes.
Those are the microphone camera, retro cameras. It's got the NAB Show. $7.50. This is more colorful. NAB Show. And stickers. NAB Show. $4.95. This is what I came for. Let's see what else they have here. They have a whole book section over here. Everyone is a photographer until that's funny. Vacuum bottles, hats.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, ¿todo bien? Comprando cositas.
Ah.
Good one.
Crew backpack. That's fun. All kinds of t-shirts. Producer cups. We'll fix it. We'll fix it in post. That's the way it is. Hey, look, vlogger. Should I wear this hat instead of the hat I have on? I don't know. How much is this? I don't even see the price. It's okay. Video blogger shirts. Well, at least we're represented in the National Association of Broadcasters Conference. That's cool. Production crew. All kinds of fun stuff. I can't take that on the plane with me. Is this a whistle? Dog whistle? Reusable steel straw. Oh, okay. Luggage tag. All kinds of cool stuff in the NAB store. All right, we're going to the Central Hall. We have not stepped foot in here yet today. So there's a lot to take in here. Hi. I think it's going to be more. Oh, there's the Grass Valley booth. They blew up Alderaan. I'll always remember that. Grass Valley blew up Alderaan. So yeah, I have no idea what we have in this hallway. It's more companies selling cool stuff, cool equipment, something you may be able to use.
1,000 tapes in it.
Yeah, so the Grass Valley switcher is on the Death Star. They used a Grass Valley switcher to blow up Alderaan when they moved the toggle up. Old master control switcher. Cableless.
Room number is 972.
There's people over there. Still more stuff. Different kinds of cameras, robotic teleprompters. If you're working in media, this is definitely a convention for you. This is a little overwhelming. Only this is like 2/3 of the size it normally is. Some meetings. AI news. I don't want AI news. They're a product of the year nominee though. That's scary. Uncanny Valley going on there. Oh, look at that. NAB special, $350 with the camera and the ring and the rig with the mic. That's a pretty cool setup. It's not too bad, honestly. One thing that's super important if you're taking a bunch of gear is to have it well protected in a good case. So this is a place that they sell, it looks like liners for cases. So custom foam affected case builder. got a lot of gear and taking stuff, I definitely recommend that you get something like this. Ikegami, they make some high-end equipment. We used some of their studio monitors in my old job. Another brand I recognize. I wonder if some of my bosses just come to NAB and just buy a bunch of this stuff just so that, hey, have an excuse to come to Las Vegas. Totally recognize. Holy Canon. Canon they're ready for anything. Yeah, look at the cameras. Oh, so like Black Magic, they've got these these actors, and they have the camera set up. So this is what's coming off the camera right there. That is so cool. That is so cool. Yeah. Well, we got a band. We got a band playing over here. These guys. Now, my GoPro footage is not nearly as good as these Sony cams. It's a Sony cam.
Which one's so like adamant about like I don't care about anybody
Actual live music.
The 50-1.
You can play with all these cameras. The rig here. And where they use Canon, Nikon, Sony. This is really impressive. All of their camera lens set up here. That's super cool that they brought all of it. Super versatile. It's big production booths like this.
Bigger than this one, 140 feet by 23 feet.
Yeah, big video wall.
Another straight wall. I'd love you to come over to our studio. It is outstanding, and it's right by the airport. So if you're flying out, or you can take a minute, we'll register you. Our booth is just to your left. Make sure you stop by. We've got folks in the back who'd love to talk with you. 2.5 minutes away. I think I have.
We got another live band here with 8K studio cameras. That is insane. We've got all these cameras here. Amira. Rentacamera.com crew right here in front of me. Unless they're looking for some cameras to buy, to rent out. Some of these cameras are, I mean, I can't even imagine how much that 8K studio camera costs. Condor Blue. It's got a camera rig and a ceiling fan. But you can see right here, this is the shot. This is the shot that camera's getting. Very interesting.
Oh, I feel like I put that plate on back.
It's a ceiling fan.
You know what security? Yes, somebody stole
Right. So I have nothing to give you here.
The camera's actor on a motorcycle. Those lenses, jewels. Another actor, some flowers, some red cameras, some Sony cameras. It's a lot.
Storage unit, which is basically.
That means just everybody's going to put it right to the edge again. But the nice part is it would like a lot of times.
Here is the Sony. You guys know me. You guys know I love me some Sony. Look at that drone that guy's carrying. Big ass drone. They got switchers. Sony has everything. There's a presentation out there. Different drones.
All right. We just finished up with Blake Wilson.
I love these setups. I really do. With the actors and these scenes, it's too much. It's so cool. I want to be an actor in one of these scenes next year. That's what I want to do. I want to just be hanging out, chilling, talking to somebody. I would love to have something like this. Holy crap. It's out of focus. I don't know where's the focus on this thing. That's not the focus. She's in focus. She's blue. It's so crazy. Oh, look at that. Look at that drone. Oh my goodness. That is it right there. This is my other camera that I did not bring, but this is it. This is exactly it right here. So I could have brought this, but I didn't want to bring it. It's not that big, but still didn't want to risk. Bringing it, especially with the big the rig that I attached to it to put it up on my shoulder. But they have all kinds of accessories. So we'll see. Is this? Oh yeah. I know. They had a product there, picked one up and walked away. I was just talking to this guy, Thomas here at Sony. I was talking to him about my camcorder and started talking to him about some other cameras. I was like, yeah, I got this GoPro. It's not really that great. They have their own kind of GoPro. It's more expensive, but it's a Sony, you know, so you know it's gonna have great camera quality. So that might be next on my production list. We'll see. I don't know, but what else? Jim Gaffigan is going to be on the stage at 4, so it's kind of a ways over there. Let's go. Let's see if we can find Jim Gaffigan. See what else we can see here in this central hallway over here. Capture the world with us. Video brokers. I really hate this.
Never miss an important weather update with a virtual human from Deep Radio.
I hate this a lot.
AI humans are a perfect fit for sharing updates on TikTok and Instagram.
Real human, AI human.
Nutrition tips, life advice, beauty secrets.
Gross. Well, I found some guys that are moving some shit. Their words, not mine. What's up, guys?
My words. We're
Your words.
Shit.
Mikey's words.
How's it going? Guys, we move a lot of shit.
Yeah. Wait, so you see the picture, you got the guy with the box there with your logo through the air.
Yeah, he's fired now, that guy's.
He's fired?
Yeah, we got rid of him.
You sacked his ass,
he
huh?
he got sacked. He ran into all the other guys. So.
Well, I'm looking for a job. I can...
Yeah, we're hiring. We're always hiring. Oh yeah, we're looking for good guys.
There you go. Well, you guys are from Canada and you live in LA.
Yeah, he's in LA. He decided to get up. The video turned on. He got up. Did you notice that? As soon as the video came, he said, now he's involved. No, you can sit right back down. I got the live stage right now.
So tell me, who would use your services?
Anybody that ships broadcasting equipment. So if you need to move stuff from A to B and you need door-to-door service, we're your go-to provider.
Okay, there's like insured for a certain amount and whatnot.
Yeah, we're insured, definitely insured, depending on the value. But yeah, we cover, our coverage is up to $1 million. Could go over that depending on what the gear is. But yeah.
And do you supply the cases, or do
usually the shippers have the cases, but we can always recommend different companies that supply cases.
All right, so. There you go. There's their information. 24/7, 365.
We don't sleep.
PacerAir.com.
We don't sleep. The show must go on.
You guys can call them and text them and email them.
Yeah. Anytime, anywhere, any place. We ship it, we move it.
We appreciate you, Zip.
We appreciate you.
Yeah, no problem, Stope. Did I say that right?
Yeah, that was perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Is that a French name?
No, it's actually Polish.
Polish?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't that Stopinski?
Yeah, it was with a J at one point.
All
And
right.
they didn't know how to pronounce it, so they changed it for a while.
Fucking North Americans.
Yeah, very arrogant. But it's
Arrogant North Americans. Blame Canada.
Yeah, exactly. Damn
right.
Canadians.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Take care.
Next year, celebrating 100 years of broadcasting. April 16th through 19th, 2023. Will I come back? Possibly. We shall see where I will be a year from now. Who knows? George Norrie, Premier Radio Networks. Oh man, that would be cool to meet George Norrie. Dan Patrick is part of them. We used to air the Dan Patrick Show. This is all like radio. Big Boy. Chris Calhoun. Obvious, but it's National Hug a Plumber Day. Come on, bring it in, Mario.
Hey, that's my boy. That's my boy. That's one. That's one all day.
That's the first. That's the
Two.
first
Opa.
There you go.
Two.
We got to celebrate National Hug a Plumber Day. A little creepy there, Mario. But we're with the National Day calendar.
Yes.
Marlo.
Yes.
You were the founder?
I am the founder of
The
National
president?
Day Calendar. Well, not the
chief,
president
the cat
anymore.
wrangler, the dog wrangler, the horse whisperer.
Some of the above.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, having a blast today. We're at NAB here, National Hug a Plumber Day. Mario is working the crowd like crazy. It's been a fun time, I'm telling you. And great hug, by the way.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He'll remember it until just now. Look at this.
Hashtag celebrate every day. I know those guys. They're holding my place in line. Look at that. You're getting the photo. There we go. That's wonderful. Tell us about the National Day calendar.
So National Day calendar is the biggest trending topic of all time. So when you think the National Day calendar, you think National Pizza Day, National Bobblehead Day, Siblings Day, all of those things that people hear about when they get up in the morning on local news, on national news. They go to work, they hop on social media, and guess what? It's there again, you know. Yeah. So people love to participate, they love to celebrate every day, and you know, it is kind of an honor that you know, we've been kind of designated the keeper of the calendar.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is kind of cool, and we really try to stay true to that, because this whole thing happened because of a blog that I started that kind of just caught on. I mean, there was no purpose behind this except to do these.
Yeah.
And, you know, we had to kind of spin it into a little bit of a business to pay for, you know, it grew up, we had to have help and all this other stuff to make it happen. But it still is truly a grassroots thing. I absolutely love it.
Well, that's cool. Well, where can people pick up the calendar?
So there's a variety of ways that you can hop on our website, nationaldaycalendar.com.
Okay.
We actually have a newsletter that goes out every day. It goes out the night before, so you can get it in time to know what's going on tomorrow. Or you can always hop on our website. If you actually want a physical calendar, the 2022s, I think the only place left is on our website.
Okay.
The 2023s will be coming out sometime in October, and those you can pick up anywhere. You can go to a Walmart, Target,
nice.
Amazon, wherever you want to get them. Yep.
Very cool. Well, I'm glad I was able to celebrate National Hug a Plumber Day with you today.
I am glad you were here, Rob.
Tomorrow is National Babe Ruth Day.
That's actually, I think tomorrow is Pretzel Day.
It's Pretzel Day.
And then
we lied to me.
Yes.
Wednesday.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, Wednesday.
It feels like Tuesday today, doesn't it?
Like
yes,
Tuesday,
yeah. Tomorrow's Pretzel Day. Wednesday is Baby Ruth Day. So Babe Ruth Day. Come back for Baby Ruths.
Oh, you're going to have some food.
Oh, absolutely.
I might have to come back.
Along with Mario.
It's me.
It's good to see you, man.
Please welcome National Association of Broadcasters Joint Board Chair and Chief Executive Officer of Salem Media Group, Dave Santrella.
You know, for the last 2 days, every time I've walked out on that stage, I get walk-up music. I'm hoping that when I get home, I can have the same thing, like, ladies and gentlemen, your husband, as I walk in the door. That'd be great. All right, well, look, I am thrilled to have you all here for something the NAB has been trying to pull off since 2020. And given the tumult, long time in coming. Given the tumultuous and unprecedented few years we've had, a good laugh is something that I think we all could use now more than ever. All right, so before we begin, a few really important housekeeping items. All right, first off, everybody take out your cell phone. Take out your cell phone. Now, shut it off. Silence it. Nothing ruins a good joke like a phone ringing, so do that. Next thing, no cameras or audio, video recording are permitted during the performance. We have backstage Will Smith. If we see you videoing or recording, we're sending him out to slap you. And I think we all know just how hard that can be. All right, we want you to be loose, we want you to have fun. We have earned this.
All right, the Jim Gaffigan show was pretty funny. We weren't allowed to record any of it, sadly, but that's okay. It was good to just enjoy it. I'm trying to get to a like a, what is it called? Yes, I'm trying to get to a social hour at the West Hall. I did not go to the West Hall at all today. A lot of people are leaving. It's kind of the end of the day for a lot of people.
We got National Park Express. Okay, it's going to the different resorts. And then there's the Vegas Loop. This is, we're going to take the Vegas Loop to the west Hall. This is something. This is going to be a trip, guys. Got all the satellite trucks out here. And visit the satellites. These guys have outside booths.
Mars.
Vegas Loop.
This is a Elon Musk specialty here. The Boring Company made these tunnels through here, and we ride these Teslas. They're supposed to be driverless, but we have drivers. This is freaky. I'm just gonna keep this recording. West. Okay. Go ahead and wait at number 5. Hey, Jules. This traveling Jules. Yes.
Well, I'll put you in the front seat.
Okay, thank you.
And it's a very interesting drive to you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. You guys wear your seatbelt? You're both headed to west, correct?
Yep, correct.
We'll be there in 1 minute.
Nice. We're in a resort.
resort world, so I'm like, it gets me a little closer. Takes about a half mile.
Yeah, pretty soon it's going to be open. Probably less than a month or so.
I know. I heard there was talk of it at the end of the week.
It's a possibility.
Some people are saying that to check back in. It's not too far. It's like 0.2 miles away. So.
What are the lines on the side of the tunnel here?
That's just where the pieces go.
Interesting. Are they gonna paint these in any way, or are they gonna leave them like this?
It's already painted.
Okay, well I can see the line, the lights.
Say again?
Well, I see the lights on the side. I guess that's what they can just shine up there, change the colors.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is West Station.
Oh, if
This is going to take a second. We're going to get a parking space in a second.
And that's the West Convention, the West Hall right behind us?
Correct.
and Resort World's right behind. I'm just not seeing it.
It's right over there.
Okay.
It's the big red
Perfect.
building.
I was like, I think it's hidden.
Yeah, it's that big red building there.
Perfect.
This is West Station.
Thank you very much, sir.
No problem. Be sure not to walk in the street when you exit the vehicle. Just exit to your left.
Thank you.
Have a nice day. You're welcome. Make sure you have all your items.
The Boring Company. There we go. That was the ride on the Vegas Loop from the Boring Company in Elon Musk's special. Alright, here we are in the West Hall. Got the whole wall with a video screen. That's pretty cool. Hey. So, here we go. The exhibit hall. People waiting for limos and stuff. That looks like a hearse. This is huge. So this is the end of the day. I'm going to a social hour over here. So there's a lot of stuff in this hall that I didn't even get to see. Did not get to see this today. So I'll have to come back tomorrow and see this. I'm supposed to meet with someone else. I think they are in this West Hall tomorrow. So here we go. Here we are in the West Hall. Got your Amazon Web Services over here. Got a lounge up there. That's fancy. Fancy, fancy. One of the biggest cloud. They might be the biggest cloud storage company now. So, Switch, always on, always there. Just more companies, more high-end tech companies. So it's impossible to see everything in a day, for sure. This is cool on this NAB Show Live, doing Making the Monster. So we're doing some monster makeup right here.
Details like that might come later, right, Crystal? We did do a free painting
production
studio they were that, kind of glittery. Yeah, we did like a glitter and like an alcohol paint face wash on them initially, just to give it a little bit of depth to them.
All right, I had my complimentary newsroom breakfast. So let's see what's going on outside. Didn't really look at the stuff outside, and I got to go out there to get on the Tesla to go to the West Hall. This is the food area, the food court. It's called the convention center. The shoe shine guy.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Didn't mean to get in your shot.
No, you're all good. Get the charger. See how much these are. You gotta scan it. Scan it, log in. Oh, come on. Lame. Hello. Take this. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you, too. Top rank, pound for pound. The American Express Lounge. You have an American Express card. You can go in there. They look like they're in a window display at a department store. It's so strange. So strange. Countdown starts. Next year, April 16th through the 19th, 2023. Will I be here? Will I be here? I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Here we are outside. A lot of people coming in for the day. And you got your satellite trucks. We walked past these yesterday. It's a really nice day. It's 70 degrees and sunny. What else can you ask for? Okay.
Yes, as long as you brought, digital cash will work.
Yeah, sure. Sure, yeah, I can give you 500 Bitcoin. There we go. Technology humor. Let's go inside the high-end TV.
And then we have like crap.
Okay, I think there's too many people. There's too many people. Yeah.
Nashville. So we work in more of the entertainment realm. Lots of concerts, award shows, game show or two. We have 8 cameras that are Sony 5500s. We pull out with a bunch of different flavors of lenses. We've got a couple 107.5s, and we work our way down from there.
Is there space for 8 cameras on board?
There's space for 12.
We don't necessarily. But the point is there is room.
Yes. So we've got
production truck looks like.
now they can do our 12-hour shift. The last one we did the but it all flies.
You can tag us on Instagram. Make your t-shirt. Well, if you're on Instagram, there you go. You don't want a free t-shirt.
Oh, that's Fred with the heart.
There's one of the cameras that they use. Sony's. I love Sony cameras, but that's what basically a high-end production truck looks like. I mean, it's pretty much what they all look like. Good stuff. Good stuff. There's some satellite dish technologies over here. Again, you guys saw these yesterday. Got it. All right, let's do this again. I'm gonna go through the boring tunnels to the West Hall. Taking a Tesla. Eventually they're gonna be auto drive, but right now they have human beings. I don't know why they don't just put a tram or a moving sidewalk. I mean, this is interesting. It's actually fun. Running to Orlando, but it's not. It's but test. So this is not necessary, honestly. Ooh, maybe I'll get one of those.
I'm going to the West Hall.
West? Okay, perfect. I can get you right here at 9.
I got it right here, baby.
Put it back here.
Push to open. Good morning.
Good morning.
How's you guys this morning going?
Pretty good so far.
That's good.
How about you?
Interesting conversation with the driver of the Tesla. So I'm not sure if you'll even be able to hear that because of music. I might have to cut the audio on that. But and I have no idea what that music was. We were making a joke that it was Grimes. Like they're forced to listen to Grimes at all times. So here we go. Good morning here.
Straight back to your right before it works.
This morning here at the West Hall at the Las Vegas Convention Center. Everybody's going the opposite way. We gotta go across. Going to the West Hall today. This is where most of the international booths are. Not all of them, but this is kind of more an international zone. And what else is over here? Experimental zone. Amazon Web Servers. Just walk around.
It's not black.
Media Live Without Limits. Product of the Year nominee. Alright, just walking through here. Talked to some people from AnyClip. They're one of the Product of the Year nominees. They do some AI stuff. So check out AnyClip. They couldn't be on video because they have some PR people they have to go through. Stream station, you know, coast to coast emergency services. I don't know, this hall seems a little bit more chill. A little bit more laid back. Got a presentation going on here.
Browse and you have much more content to consume. So that turned the experience into having a personalized advertising.
Kind of like this booth. It's kind of cool looking. So, you know, you got to get the attention. Gates Air. 100 years of broadcast technology. Some HD radio. They're real big on HD radio here. I mean, it's broadcast, so they're into terrestrial broadcasting. Then we're the product of the year nominee. But yeah, choose France.
Even the joke.
Some antennas. Veritone. Building media intelligence.
You can create ultra-realistic
Product of the Year nominee for 2022.
As an extension of
This is Chad Silver,
That's
CEO. This is his custom avatar.
okay. It's a little bit uncanny valley for me right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get what you mean. Yeah, I get it. They are still meant to, you know, these are stock avatars coming up right now, which you can tell are not as like hyper, you know, realistic. Then, so this is an example of doing like a sports report.
Sure. The Madison Twisters head coach.
I made all that.
You made that up? The Madison Twisters. There you go.
And this is a made-up podcast called Total Recall.
Okay.
With an example of how podcast hosts might use this technology.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can't wait to share her story with you and recap the latest in the industry with, of course, my Total Recall take on each moment.
Total Recall, that was a good movie.
Hi there. I am verified digital clone Chad Silver.
That's Ryan.
That's his brother.
Conquer new worlds with metaverse-ready avatars that capture brand identity and individual likeness. With Veritone Avatar, you can create an ultra-realistic, custom 3D avatar that serves as an extension of your individual or brand identity. Are you ready to bring your marketing to life with AI-powered human avatars?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So, what else around here did you want to show me? Is just it
yeah,
right
so that's, and then we have, they don't have it up right now, but yeah, here's just this is more of like our Veryverse, Metaverse wall.
Okay.
Welcome back to another episode of
Web 3.0. All right.
And then we have our voice pod down here.
The voice pod.
As well, but yeah. So again, like the stock and custom voices, and we have a self-serve application, and then managed services as well to help with those custom voices.
There's your voice, your clone. We talked about that in the meeting.
Voice quality keyboards. Created the voices up.
Yeah, it's very interesting. For people that want to do this, how would they contact you guys?
Yeah, just go to veritone.com.
Right, easy enough.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time today, and I'll definitely contact me if you guys need some more voice actors.
Yes. Yeah. Or Veryverse.com too. It's the solution that we launched last week.
Veryverse. There we go. All right. Thank you so much, Ashley.
Thank you.
When I was finishing up with Veritone, I saw one of my former coworkers, Scott. That was cool to run into someone I knew, and I actually knew and used to work with here on the convention floor. I would not expect that to happen. So good to see him. I am LinkedIn connected with him. I am on LinkedIn if you would like to find me there. That's totally cool. I'm all about making connections and things there, but it's like 11:36. They're gonna have some free lunch in the newsroom, so I'm gonna make my way over there, and I think I'm gonna take off for the day. I don't know what else I want to do here. What else?
Some cool stuff. But I don't need any of this stuff. Do you need any of this stuff, guys? Are you a broadcaster that couldn't make it to NAB and you made it this far into my video? What did you like to see here? What did you like to see? Look at these giant antennas. I don't want to step in the thicket. These guys having meetings, remote productions. We're gonna take the Tesla tube, the boring tunnel, back to the North Hall. Let's do it.
Okay, everybody, do not enter. This is you know, if you didn't notice, I put both days together, so I hope you enjoyed coming along with me to the National Association of Broadcasters Conference 2022. I'm kind of done with it. I saw as much as I could see. Hope you enjoyed the interviews I got with the booths I was able to talk to. If you haven't done so, slap that like button and subscribe. Like and subscribe, everybody. And follow me on Twitter. And if you want to make a business connection, you can follow me, add me on LinkedIn. And until next time, remember to drink water, listen to metal, enjoy nature, and have the most epic adventure!